All right, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Dan Smith with Vail Mountain Rescue. He was gone for the past few weeks, fresh off of his 15-plus day Viking cruise.
I knew you were going to say that.
I had to do it because it sounded like it was an amazing adventure.
Oh,
you and your wife go every spring. You're always going somewhere on a boat.
We do a spring or fall cruise on a boat, and this one was a lot of fun because we then did 5 days in Oslo on our own, and we speak no Norwegian. Fortunately, almost every Norwegian under the age of 80 speaks English. And it's just a lot of, and we walk. We don't take cabs. We don't take buses.
You don't get the mopeds.
No, we don't. No. But so we get in about 10 miles a day walking, which cuts down a little bit on the weight gain for the cruise ship. But no, we enjoy doing this, and the team runs itself. These folks know what they're doing. They're good. They're experienced. I think they keep me around for humor and local color.
I think so too.
Or maybe I know a little bit.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's tell everybody who Vail Mountain Rescue is.
We're the unpaid part of the sheriff's office that is responsible for search and rescue any place more than 25 yards off the highway in Eagle County. If you're 25 yards off the highway and in trouble, you're ours. Now, you're also some other people's occasionally. Right. You're the Forest Service. You're the fire agency that's responsible for that area. But generally, you're ours. And about 125 times a year, people find that out because that's about how many missions we pull.
Now, Shane was in here the past couple of weeks talking a lot about whitewater rescue, swiftwater rescue. That's probably the predominant focus right now.
Dying rather quickly.
It's dying fast. Like we did not, just so people know, like the snowpack was
there and gone.
Minimal to say the best for this season. We had a couple big spikes over the past couple of weeks. Now we're starting to see waters clear up, but no matter how much water's there right now, that water's cold.
Oh, it's very cold, and that's one of the problems. If you're having a barbecue in your backyard and you have children, you got to keep them away from that water. Yeah. And if you have a dog who gets in the water, you have to not go in after the dog.
And that's pretty common. You want to jump in.
The dog will float out.
Yeah.
He will save himself. Dogs tend to float this way. Humans tend to float this way.
Right.
The dog is going to wash out at the first eddy, and he's going to come home. But you jumping in the water after him in your tevas and your cutoffs, that's not going to have a good ending.
No, it's not.
You've got about 2 to 3 minutes that you can still close your hand with any grip strength. If you have somebody in the water, you see somebody in the water, you can reach for them. That's a good thing. Have somebody hold on the back of your belt. That helps. You can shove something at them like a broomstick or a branch. You can throw a rope at them, though that has its own set of dangers if you don't know what you're doing. But what you can't do is jump in the water after them if you're not geared up and have the knowledge.
But you can call 911.
911 and get fire moving, get police moving. Fire will always be there before we are. They have people sitting at the house. This is a good thing. Each fire company has a fairly good number of swiftwater technicians that know what they're doing. They have dry suits. We'll show up probably 15 to 20 after fire. We get paged about 2 minutes later. But we don't have somebody sitting waiting to go. We have to go grab our gear and come.
Right.
We'll probably put a boat in the water. That's what we bring to the party, is we have inflated boats on the back of the trailer. And then we'll probably go get you where you're stuck. Now, if after about 45 minutes to an hour we don't find anything, then we have an interesting decision. Fire will usually decide that this is now our mission, because we don't know, is there a person here or not?
Right.
Somebody saw somebody in a boat, or somebody saw, worse, an empty boat. We don't know whether there was somebody in that boat when did it just float away from the bank? We've had those before, a large number of those. Somebody bucks out, goes right to the bank, and gets mad, says, I've had it with this, throws his paddle down and never kayaks again. Well, the boat's still in the water, headed for the Shoshone Dam. There's a whole lot of things that you just don't know, so what you want to do, if you can, is get your hands on that boat, and you want to check the bank within a reasonable distance of where the person had trouble, but you don't know where the person had trouble. All you know is where the boat was first seen.
Hey, can I interrupt real quick?
Yeah.
We got to do a weather report, but you're going to hang out.
I'm here.
You're not in a rush today. You got your radio.
Got
it's not calling. No one's calling you right now.
Nobody's calling.
We're good for another
quiet.
10 minutes. All right.
And, well, one can never tell, but we probably are.
Turn it on during the break. All right, we're going to take it to Ashley up in Beaver Creek. She has a look at that weather forecast, then more with Dan Smith, Vail Mountain Rescue. We'll be right back.